later.
Someone called. I don't know if you remember. If someone called before Larry called, I could get the phone. I don't know who.
Well, I don't know if there's caller ID on her phone yet, so just
I think so. I don't know.
bring it to me and I'll check it. Good morning, YouTube world. Welcome to the Big Morning Larry Show. I'm awakening a bacon, so last night about 8:30,
Yeah.
Jim and Millie. Good morning, CT 1600. This blanket don't even feel like it's working anymore.
You want the other one?
Not right now, maybe later.
Because the other one locked in place. You won't be able to take that off unless you break it.
We might switch over to it today, baby.
These don't. These don't lock in. The other one does.
All I know is I got a cold chill. Did you turn them off by the switch and then turn them back on?
I'm doing that.
Okay. Hope everyone's doing good this morning.
Kisses and hugs. It's me.
Well, Kilroy, there ain't no way he gonna, because I didn't leave it like a piggy. That place was pretty well decent when I left it.
Yeah, we tried.
You didn't have to take 22 garbage bags out of there. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, really.
The only thing you had to take out of that house is a mattress. My son's mattress, to be exact.
We brought all the garbage with us, so there wasn't much to clean up.
So he's lying to everybody, Kilroy. And I got 5 witnesses that I cleaned that place. I got it on film. So, Von Hilton, say whatever you want to say. I know what I left that place like. And if he's talking about the stuff in the shed, all them garbage bags are full of aluminum cans. That's all he knows how to do is threaten people. He don't know how to do nothing for real. And I'll make this clear as day. Von Hilton, go ahead and sue me, buddy. Take me to court. You're going to pay my lawyer, and you're also going to even pay me, bitch. Because I got you by the balls. And I'm just going to choke them along. Don't feed him. You feed him, you'll never get rid of him.
Chill out, please. Chill out, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe a word Von Hilton tells me. This is the man that thinks the world is flat. He said that he had changed the locks on the trailers, but knowing that he is lying about everything, what can you believe? I don't believe a thing he tells me, Kilroy. And he wouldn't have changed the locks. He's got a guy working for him. Remember, I've already told you all about him. Otis is working for him. You know, the town drunk from the Andy Griffin show. They told me the guy who's working ain't had a drink in 3 years. Well, that's all the power to him. I hope that's true. You know, but Von Hilton, you're gonna get screwed again, buddy. This time your worker's gonna screw you without your Vaseline. Well, Kilroy, I know I ain't seen you on a few days, buddy. I'm glad to see you made it out alive. You must have been in hell cell for a couple of weeks there. As you know, I don't know if you know, I did move. He is a hot yard man. He does all his maintenance work. Yeah, you were in hell cell, so welcome home. Grab you a big fat hooter, grab you a beer or a couple shots of liquor, and sit on down and enjoy the Big Larry show in the mornings. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Or in my idea, it's 4:20 somewhere. Good morning, Prime. That's it. You're free as a bird. Now enjoy your bud and your jack. Because that's what I do when I get out of jail. Head for the bud and the jack. Kind of look like a collie. Collie mixed with shepherd. You sure he don't belong to the old man going down the hill? Well, he belongs to someone down the bottom of the hill then. He ain't got no collar on, so. Well, that Kilroy, or he gonna play a Nick Bravo. He's gonna end up swindling all them properties off of Vaughn. I'm telling you, he's a swindle drunk. We are, Kilroy. We are really enjoying it. It's definitely better from where I was sitting at. We are now in a better trailer. The only thing about here is what the wife's not used to is the wind. If this wind keeps up like this all summer long, I won't be putting central air conditioners in my windows. The central air conditioners will not be needed up here. Because we are 2,000 feet above the ground, we get a lot of wind.
A lot.
And my bills are cheaper. That's another thing. My rent might have went up, but my bills went down. Good possibility, Kilroy, but when I do, I'm going to own it. Next time I move, I will own the property. I'll give him $1 for it. Oh, hell, I'll give him $5 because I like the neighbors. Maybe, Miss Kitty, but like I said, it's really windy up here. They said we had 10-mile-an-hour winds. It felt like 30-mile-an-hour winds up here. Ha ha ha, Kilroy. Yeah, I see you laughing. I'm laughing too, buddy. I'm laughing too. The wife got out yesterday. She went and used some of the food stamp card to make sure it's all working, make sure everything was good. Make sure I wasn't being fibbed on. It wasn't a fib, it was true. Yeah, Kilroy, you have a safe trip, buddy. Enjoy your time out of jail. Go to make some money. Survive. That's all we can do. Yeah, it did, Miss Kitty. It did get a little heated at the end there. Yeah, they got on a sticky situation there, and I see both sides of it. I see Handyman's point where he never took a day off, never took anything, never even got a raise or nothing, and then there's people staying at home that's making more money than him. I've been pissed too. But that's how America works. If I'm bringing $400 a week home flipping burgers, and they're going to give me $600 and something to stay home and not flip burgers, I'm going to stay home and collect the $600 and something. Yeah, he definitely needed to let some steam off. Sounds like he had a couple of drinks and he needed to let the steam off, and that's great. I'm glad he did. I love his shows. I won't miss them. Every one he puts out, I watch. Same as Grampy Lobster. When Lobster posted something, I was there. Sickler opinion, you're the same way, buddy. Every time you go live, I try to watch it if I'm awake. As you all know, this is Tuesday, so I'm not going to be on here too long. I got a couple things I need to do real quick this morning. I'm probably going to take an afternoon nap, or I can do a Tonight Show. Tonight, I'm going to try to do a little interview with Andrea, Vaughn Hilton's ex-wife. She said she'd like to get on and talk a little bit, and she asked me if it was all right if I have her put her Cash App up, and I was like, I don't care. You know, if they want to donate to you, let them donate to you. Just tell them how you need money and you need this, you need that, and how you're doing. That's all we want to know. That's how you're doing. A lot of restaurants have almost doubled their prices, Roland. Yeah, Taco Bell has doubled their prices and their food has never changed. They're still selling us some little cheap old things. I like tacos. Don't put me wrong. I love tacos. Taco Bell, you are a great restaurant. But man, for the money you're charging us, you should be adding more beef on there. You know, Taco Bell, we ought to have a sign for you. Where's the beef? Yes, I am, man. We are doing really good. Yeah, $100 don't buy shit today. Lucky you get a candy bar for $100. Yeah, I can. I think they need to add some beef. Yeah, I'm gonna send my wife quite a ways away from here today, people. She's got to drive all her and the neighbors go all the way up into Boonville today. Got the wife going to the bank, draw the rest of her money out of the bank account. And then I'm going to have her run over to that little store over there that Boonville has because they are the only ones that sells this lunch meat that we like. So she is literally going all the way out there just to mainly get the money out of the bank and go to the grocery store to get lunch meat. My wife's going to spend $150 just in lunch meat alone. You can get a hooker and a hour for a happy. No. Hookers are over $100 now. It is flaming brown ham. Is the main meat we're going after. That was the one that no other store in the whole area. We've even went to Corbin looking for it. We went to Lexington looking for it. We cannot find it nowhere. This is the only store that carries it. So my wife and my neighbor are both going to go up there and stock up. We're going to get a few pounds, 3, 4, 5 pounds each. But you know me, I ain't stopping there. I'm going to get some of that Sara Lee chicken breast. I'm going to get some of that smoked turkey they have. Going to get some of the smoked Cajun turkey they have. Salami for the wife and boy, because they both like that salami real good. My kid says it tastes like pepperonis. Hell, if I can get him to eat it, I'll buy it. I don't know if all you guys caught my show yesterday. Okay, Roland. Yeah, do what you got to do. But back in 2020, they gave food stamp cards to our children because they weren't in school, and they know it was costing us parents more to feed them because we had to feed them breakfast, lunches, dinners. And with school in, they didn't go to school because of the pandemic we had. So they gave my kids their own food stamp cards. They both got $137 one month. They both got $137 the following month. After that, they never gave them another penny. 3.5 years later, I'm going to throw the cards away. And I was like, well, let me check it. There might be $1 or $2 on there. I might be able to get a candy bar or something from it. So I called one. There was nothing on it, nothing pending. Called the other one, and there was over, let's say, there is $1,197.44 on it. And it is pending for the 17th of this month. So, in other words, they're going to put it on again. So my wife went down and used the card last night. Make sure it's active. Make sure it's all working. Make sure we remember the PIN number. So today she will go and I would check it. And I said that yesterday, and a few of my friends went and grabbed their cards and they didn't have none on there. My cousin, she grabbed one of her old credit cards that was laying around. And then she found a gift certificate card. She called the gift certificate card. She's got $50 on there. Yeah, before you throw them cards away, before you cut them up, double check them. Make sure there's nothing on them. You guys found Jerry's money card. Yeah. Well, it don't say Jerry. It says Larry. So we are literally, now that it is spring and summer, we are going to stock up on a lot of summer foods. I told her I don't want to go blow them like crazy, but like summer here, we eat a lot of sandwiches. We cook out on the grill a lot. We do a lot of hot dogs, hamburgers, ribs, chicken. I want her to stock up on all that. Okay, Toby. And on her way to the store today, she's going to go stop and see Mountain Mama. Mountain Mama's going to give us a couple dozen of eggs. Yeah, we can freeze lunch meat. Exactly. And that's why like I said, she's going to spend $150 on it. Vaughn don't even have no idea where I live, Toby.
No, I want to keep it that way.
There's only about 8 people that know exactly where we live. And them are the movers. My Aunt Millie couldn't even find the place. She had to send one of the movers up here. Down in the state of Kentucky, you don't know where there's a house. There could be a house anywhere. I never expected there'd be 6 places up on the top of this little hill. But there is. And a business at that. One good thing, I get cold up here. My furnace ain't working up here. I have no problems, people. None so often, not at all. Because, like I said, there is a company up here with these little 6 houses. And it is a heating and furnace company. So if my furnace goes down, it ain't hard for them to find me. I live right next door to them. He got a bunch of that heavy duty aluminum or tin or whatever they use for the big ductworks. I was thinking about asking him what's he going to do with them. Is it garbage or is he keeping them for another furnace somewhere? He's going to keep them for garbage. I might take one and use it for a doghouse once our dogs get here. Oh, yeah, I don't fix nothing without calling my landlord. My landlord has to know everything. And I'm just saying they ain't going to have no problems finding us. Yeah, if something happens to my furnace, I definitely call the landlord because he's paying for it. Yeah, he's the man fixing it. He's the man paying for it. It's his home. That's the good thing about being a renter. Your furnace goes out, your hot water tank goes out. It is the landlord's responsibility to fix it. A water pipe gets broke or explodes, it is a landlord's responsibility to fix it. Miss Kitty said good morning, honey.
Good morning, Miss Kitty.
She said good morning, Miss Kitty. She's just getting clothes on and changing, and she's getting ready to go to the store. She's going to have to take her shot here any minute because it is 8:05.
Okay,
She's throwing you a couple hearts.
I see that.
She's lacking your hearts. You used to get 4, now you only get 2.
I know, it's going down.
Larry, what is covering over the top of your screen? A towel? No, Nate. Come on, Nate. You know about the Christmas blanket. There she goes. She's throwing you 4 hearts.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kitty.
Nate, you know what it is. It's the Christmas trees. I need to get a pin and pin them. Switch them as that sun's going to come in here any minute now and it'll be brightening us out, and I'll just have to go like, hello. See, it's the Christmas.
You know how much you like them, Queen. Put them back up.
The famous curtains return. I'm glad. Yep. They are hanging in my bedroom.
I need some money.
I need some money, honey. In the blue container.
How much?
10
for Lyle and 10 for Joe, right?
You're probably gonna take a little more than that. Pull 220s out of there, I'm gonna say. Batal is a resting place pad for his pet raccoon. Yep.
I got 2 20.
Okay, 20 for Viola, 10 for Mountain Mama. In other words, Joe and Jen. You want to stop by the Omnish this morning, you could do that and see if they got our donuts. If they're not, then we're going to definitely have to find out what's going on and tell them, come on, I got to have them donuts. Don't make me go to another company and buy them. Don't make me go to the Save-A-Lot and have to buy glazed donuts again. Nothing wrong with glazed donuts, people, but I want some of my eclairs. Chocolate over chocolate. Chocolate and custard at the same time. I'm getting a half dozen of each. Yeah, I had to set the well, they're not Amish, they're Mennonites. To me, they're about the same thing. Love their donuts, though. They are delicious. Yes, they do. Do your shot, dear. Let's get it over with before she gets here. Good morning, KG. Not much, just the wife going grocery shopping. Vaughn stopped broadcasting. He's probably out there playing with his cars. I hope he's opening them all up. Because, like I said, they ain't worth nothing after they come out of the box. That's why 90% of everything I own of Jeff Gordon is still in the box, never been opened. I don't think he stopped broadcasting. I just think he's somewhere else. He's somewhere playing that game. Maybe his Fallout 4 wife is having her baby and he went to see her. I doubt it, but yeah, I ain't planning on doing a long show. I want to get a few things done today. I want to get some rest today. I'm probably going to take a nap here. Okay, Miss Kitty, I didn't know what he's been playing lately, so. Yeah, definitely, Toby. Like I said, I'm going to do a live show tonight with Andrea. Well, at least I'm supposed to, should I say. Just figured I'd like to get her on here, talk to her. You know, see what she has to say, see how she's doing. She's just still a young girl learning how to do things, and Vaughn thought he was just going to get a little girl and train her the way he wanted her. Yes, Toby. She is supposed to go live with me around 7:30. She tried to tell me 9:30. And I told her 9:30 is not no good for me because 9:30 I'm usually in bed. I know. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I've been trying to get her to go live with me for almost 3 months now. She keeps backing out. So, like I said, we're supposed to. That don't mean we're going to. I will go live tonight no matter what. I was watching a video early this morning that David put out there. Yeah, he thinks he's going to do that with everybody, Miss Kitty. Usually people are afraid trolls will send them pizzas. Shanny's afraid that they won't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no doubt, Nate. No doubt. No doubt. I don't know. I ain't seen Brittany yet, so I'm gonna have to look up her name and try to find her, see if she's got any YouTube channels out there. Any of you know, let me know. That way I can go check her up. And Brittany, you're welcome to come over to the Big Larry show, and I can tell you about that little boy that's trying to court you. Watch tonight's show, and we'll show you how he courted his ex-wife. As soon as she got there, he took all of her money. He took all of her meds away. He wants to know why she's all infected or whatever, and she's a nutcase. Well, Vaughn, that's because you wouldn't let her take her pills. Oh, yeah, you know that's true, Nate. Yeah, I'd like to go over and watch one of her shows, see if she's got common sense or no common sense. Yeah, no doubt, Nate. No doubt. It's her destiny to be with Vaughn because she wore butterflies in her hair once. Okay. 40 minutes, 24 viewers, 3 thumbs up. 24 viewers. I'm doing pretty good. That's where I average. I average between 25 and 35. I think that's pretty good for somebody that is a nobody. I mean, in my book, I'm a nobody. But I do have a few followers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love my bedroom being on this side of the house. I can look right outside and see the driveway. Yeah, I know. Yeah, with the wife stopping and seeing Mountain Mama today, my background will go in this week. We are doing pretty good, Silver. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you made it. I know you get to see all the reruns, so you finally got in the show today. That's good. We're surviving, we're enjoying life, we're eating good. That's about the best 3 things I can say. My bills are paid and I'm eating good. Running low on my painkiller, but that can always be solved. And we couldn't have got them food stamps any closer to my son coming home, so my son comes home next week and we will definitely be using them food stamps. Morning, Raccoon Man. Yeah, as you know, Silver, we did move. I don't live under a Von Hilton property no more. I don't live between 2 mountains no more. I now live on the mountain. Morning, Brian. You know, the last week I've been having a lot of drop ins coming in. Y'all met Jeff yesterday. Jeff finally showed up. You guys met Jeff this week. You guys met Ray last week. That means my family members are starting to gather up and they're starting to watch too. We all know Ronnie Ray watches when he's up this early. Jeff. Nate, it's Jeff. Jeff Frost was on yesterday. Jeff is Uncle Little Jim's boy. He is supposed to be one of the guys that stole all them guns from Von Hilton. Yeah, Jeff was here yesterday. No, nobody showed no guns, Nate. Well, I mean, if I talk to the guys that Von Hilton really did sell them to, I'll ask them if they want to show their guns out there. Yeah, will the real Jeff please stand up? Larry doesn't like showing the raccoon. I don't like showing the guns, period. My name's not Von Hilton. Von Hilton, you've been swindled out of everything so far. So I got a feeling you're going to get swindled out of them properties too. Sorry about your luck, boy. Well, they none of it really has to do with his history, Nate. That's the point. There's mommy and daddy's guns. It's time to hold J-Dubs and Vaughn accountable. Yes, it is. Sorry, people. I thought I had a bump there. Yep, and I think that's all going to happen too, Silver. In my opinion, his smart move is to sell them all as fast as he can and get the hell out of Kentucky. Hell, to tell you the truth, I get out of the whole United States of America, Von Hilton, because you did too many videos not for people not to know who you really are, what kind of piece of shit you really are. I don't care if he gets arrested over there, Toby. All the best for him. Yeah, we all know he ain't that smart. We couldn't get that lucky 4 acres. Yeah, Todd says it's still all in probate. He can't sell nothing yet. Yeah, exactly. It's my money and I want it now. I'm still with you. I'm just checking on my other phone. I don't know, Terry. I know he had a uncle named Jack. I don't know, Terry. He had an uncle named Jack. Yeah, I sure don't like this Wi-Fi that I'm on right now. Just check and see if you left yet. Yeah, when they get here, I'm going to go ahead and probably get offline, talk to them for a few minutes before they go out the door, and I'm literally going to call Boonville, Kentucky, and get my food ready. I got a lot of people checking their credit cards and their food stamp cards and everything right now. Like I said, before you throw them away, check them. You never know what's on them. I almost threw $1,200 worth of food stamps away yesterday. Yeah, he must have been talking to Von Hilton, huh? Oh, yeah, his guys are real. They're the ones that gave me all them food stamps. Must have been Von Hilton's thousands of dollars in food stamps that he had sitting around. Well, they gave them to me instead of him. Sorry, guys, my leg itches. I got to itch it. I don't know if it's because my blanket's getting hot or what. As y'all know, I got an electric blanket. I own two of them. And if I see them on sale this year, I'll get another one. They're nice to have around in case it gets too cold, and we can always plug them in and keep our beds warm. Vaughn's gods are Vaughn's worst trolls. They're waiting for the last minute to do anything. Yep, she's gonna go up and buy about $100 worth of lunch meat today. We'll have enough lunch meat to take us a couple weeks. We're gonna do like what Miss Kitty said though. We get them in 1 pound packages at a time. I have them put them in. I might order 3 pounds of the Sara Lee chicken breast, and she'll put them in 1 pound packages for us. And when the wife gets home, we just drop a bunch of them in the freezer. Then when the wife feels like it's sandwich day, she brings them out, lets them sit out all day, and the next day we will have our sandwiches. Quick, easy, especially when it's hot out. She don't like to cook, which I don't blame her. I don't like to cook when it's real hot out neither. You just want to sit somewhere, watch TV, and eat when you have to. I don't like big hot meals on a hot day. My wife got me some of these last night. She knows I like them. M&M minis. Got to get my little chocolate rush. I got to figure out what I'm going to use them bottles for. I don't try not to throw anything away if I don't have to. They're good for little screws and nails, and hell, I can put a couple of hooks and sinkers in them and carry this instead of carrying the whole tackle box. I can roll some big fat painkillers and put them in there. Honey, it don't say if she left yet. She ain't been on in 47 minutes, so she might already be on her way. You know how she is. And before you go, can I get more mud or coffee? Yeah, definitely take care of the boy first. Because I'm going to work him to death while you're gone. He's going to need all the energy he's got. He's been giving me a funny look when I start telling him to do things, but, I keep telling him, remember where your food comes from, kid. Hell, at his age, I was already cooking and cleaning and changing diapers for my brothers and sisters. Boy, I'm losing viewers like crazy now. I'm down to 17 people. I need to start finding topics to talk about that don't get me kicked off here now. Nate. We had a little discussion about Burger King yesterday. They still are figuring out how to get my food right. Can't believe they can't just put mayonnaise, cheese, and tomato on it. They have to put onions or lettuce or pickles. It's got Hungry Jacks down here, yeah. Later, Nate. I think that's what the GTG stands for. Gotta go. Later, Nate. Be good, buddy. Glad to see you come in. Probably, Jeffrey. Yeah, we know what you meant. Like I said, the Frost family themselves don't really give a care. I don't care who owns them properties. Neither does Little Jim and neither does Ronnie Ray. Ronnie Ray owns his property, 40 acres of it. Uncle Jim, he's got about 60, 65 acres sitting in there somewhere. Side of a mountain, the whole top of the mountain area. Neither one of them need any land. I don't need no land. I mean, I'd like to have a piece of property that I could say I own it. But it's not unnecessary. I can't take it to heaven. I can't take it with me when I die. The only thing I can do is leave it to my kids. Something Von Hilton don't have, kids, because he wouldn't leave his kids anything. I'd say he'd leave him a book telling him about his property or something. I'm calling it by December 31st, Raccoon, so me and you are like really close to each other there. Beginning of the new year, all places will be up for sale because he can't pay the property taxes. None of them even got a renter in them yet. That means he's got 7 months, 8 months to prove me wrong. 8 months to get them places cleaned up and rented. And keep renters. Not a renter that moves in 1 month and gone the next. Especially when they get to my house. Any renters wanting to rent my house, go for it. I hope you like copperhead snakes. I hope you like rattlesnakes. Because there's plenty of them both.
Yeah.
And don't kill my 5-foot pet black snake. He will keep the other ones away if you're smart. But you got to keep him close to the house.
Yeah, that 1 year you scared the hell out of me.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, right.
Ask the wife. The wife will tell you. She found that 5-foot black snake in the house one day, wrapped around the toilet. She went to sit down on that toilet and looked down, and she fucking ran out of there. I have no idea, Jeffrey. That was his responsibility. He was in control. So I'm going to say they probably didn't get paid. And if he paid them, he probably paid for the ones that don't have houses on it and forgot to pay the ones with the houses because he's that dumb. He's did that 1 year when he was running everything. I don't have much money, so I paid the properties that don't have the houses on them. I paid for that 1 acre and that 50 acre. The 1 acre ain't but $27. The 50 acre ain't but about $47 or some shit. The ones with the houses run 260, 480, 610 or something like that. Were the 3 main ones. No, 4 acres. I'm going to say it was Vaughn. I mean, I don't blame Vaughn. I'd want people evicted too if they're living in a house and not paying rent. I want my houses back. I want to fix them up and I want to rent them for I can have that money coming in. Down to the bottom dollar, $300 a month. If he gets them cleaned up, he could rent them $300 a month. That's $1,200 a month. That's about what me and my wife brings in on a check. Hell, one single person could probably live off $1,200 a month. I mean, not if you live in New York or you live in one of these big old rich cities that we have here in the United States, but poor Kentucky, Oneida, yeah. You can survive off $1,200 a month. Not NAW. Everything needs to be out of Alice's name, including her SS number. It already all is 4 acres. It's all been took care of. Me and Jim cleaned that all up before Vaughn even had power of the attorney or whatever he has. Me and Uncle Jim cleaned it all up. See, and that's another thing Vaughn Hilton's running his mouth about. That bank account statement that he has does not show me paying rent at all. I know it don't. I know it don't. I know for a proven fact it don't. Because it's not the same damn bank account that me and Alice used. It's not even the same bank account that Uncle Jim used. Vaughn Hilton, my bank statements, I don't know about Uncle Little Jim, but my bank statements are sitting right there in a bag waiting for you to take me to court. Because your rich ass is going to pay me. And it's $1,000 a foot. Every foot that I got to roll my wheelchair, it's costing you $1,000. You saying I've never paid rent? Well, how about for every 10 rent receipts I have, I take one of your houses, Von Hilton? Guess what? You might as well pack up and move because they all belong to me. I have that many rent receipts. Guess what? The wife found the box. Yes, sir, indeed, buddy. She found the tote that carries all the boxes that were in my closet. Black snakes eat rodents. That's why I said do not kill it, 4 acres. I know that. But honestly, my 5-foot black snake couldn't keep up. Oh, yeah, you can catch them. I mean, I was messing around with the 5-footer with her. It just scared the living shit out of her because she was getting ready to sit down on that toilet and go leak. And when she looked down and seen its head move, she like screamed and hollered and ran out of there. And the only thing she really did say about the whole situation, she's glad it wasn't in the morning. This was late afternoon going into the evening hours. If it had been early morning, her just waking up, she probably would have peed herself. I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I'm not into catching snakes. I'd rather catch fish. Go do what you got to do, Silver. Yeah, don't forget to make your phone calls. Do what you guys got to do today. I got to make some phone calls myself here pretty soon, Silver. I got to call the meat man and tell him to start cutting my meats up. The wife's coming to pick it up. You catch them and move them to the other fields? Yeah. But you know, them are snakes. They go anywhere and everywhere. They'll come back. If there's a water source or a food source, they will come back. That's all animals, including man. Just like a wild dog. You feed a dog once, you'll see him in your yard every day. He's wanting you to feed him. You live out in the wilderness, go out in your backyard and just sit there with some little treats in your hand. Watch for that baby deer to come in. He'll walk up to you. If you scare him, he's going to take off. But if you're still and you just sit there and watch him, he'll walk up to you. You can start feeding him within a couple of weeks. Not all of them 4 acres. They all don't stay in swamps. They're anywhere there's any water. They're like us. They're going to go to the closest water source. They're going to go to the closest food source. Yeah, in Tennessee, they walk to you. Yeah. Hi, baby. What's we doing?
Nothing right now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have to call the meat department until, later on. Me and my cousin, we were trying to think something, and, I don't think I'd get away with it. I'd get myself in trouble. They told me to send them my card, and they'd go to the store for me and send me my card back with my food. I wish we had a meat market down here. Yeah, exactly. 4 acres. Where there's a baby bear, there's a mama bear. Not far at all. Okay, Silver. Me personally, I ain't really never fed no wild. Well, I have put corn out for deer. I've put some of that queer deer shit out for deer. Um, that's about the only animal I've ever fed. But I was bringing them in to kill them, not to feed them. I was bringing them in to kill them. They were my dinner. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but people do. 4 acres, they really do. A lot of people don't listen.
That's what Jeff was bitching about.
I know, baby. It's around the world. It ain't just the United States. It's everywhere. Yep. Yeah, as long as you don't scare them, they'll keep coming around, Silver. My dad, he told me a story once that a deer followed him in the house, and I'm just sitting here listening, and I really thought my dad was bullshitting me. And it wasn't just a deer, it was a buck. It was a little buck followed my dad in his home. And I called him a liar, and then I kind of made a joke about it. It's like, Dad, so what did this buck that came in your house think about his uncle hanging on the wall? And he looked at me and smiled because my dad's got a 12-point buck sitting on his wall. He goes, I don't know. He just looked at it and just walked back out the door. Okay, Dad, whatever. Whatever, Dad. You've been smoking too many painkillers, shit. Same afternoon, same day. Ronnie Ray went live with his kids playing and rubbing and hugging and probably almost ready to put a saddle on it and ride it up at their house. Ronnie called and told me, and I was like, "You're lying." He goes, "Get on my channel, buddy. Get on my channel. I'm live." I was like, "Okay." No doubt he did. Game wardens will arrest you and take all your shit and take you too, probably 4 acres. I mean, certain states have certain laws. Certain states have certain laws. Certain states have certain things that you're allowed to use.
I think I got this a little too hot, so I'll watch it.
Okay, baby, I'll watch my tongue and my mouth. Might be a little too hot, you say.
Yeah, just a little.
Well, I like things a little hot.
Okay.
You ain't figured that out yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this year's is, but last year it was $1 and 6 dough. Then I hear other states it's only $1 or 2 or 3 dough. It kind of matters what state you're in, where you live. Some parts of the states are overpopulated, and then some parts of the states don't have many.
I don't know who's got his. He took his plastic off.
Okay. He's allowed to take it off.
Can I take mine off?
If you want to, yeah. But you know I ain't planning on leaving it there.
I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave it. I guess.
I thought you might have wanted to wait till it got to its normal home where it's going to rust in peace. And once you hang it up, it's going to stay there. But honey, if you want to open it and show it off, you can.
Hey, kid, are you done eating? Yeah. Okay.
Does he have it sitting dead above his head, or does
Yeah.
he have it in his room?
He has it in his room up above his head.
His head. So,
Yeah.
because it's called a dream
I
catcher.
know. Because it's, I know.
Yeah, I was just wondering where he hung it from. You know what I thought about? I thought about taking a bunch of them and hanging them through the ceiling. I got fishing string or any kind of string we want, and we can hang them from the ceiling.
Don't do that.
Why?
We have cats.
Yeah, but they have to jump off a high to get them.
Oh, they'll probably try their best.
You're allowed 12 deer there? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Some states are all different. Happy 5th anniversary, brother. Yeah, I think we were allowed, if I remember right, 8 doe and a buck. So we would have been allowed 9. Unless you own the property and they were in your garden eating your tomatoes or your corn, then you had a legal right to take them out without a tag. I see that. It depends on the population in the area. Yes, exactly. Certain areas get better deer. I mean, certain area you can go, let's say Clay County. I mean, we are mountains, a lot of woods. We have a lot of deer. Seems like they stay around here. Well, people, I've been on here an hour and 25 minutes, 21 viewers. I got 10 thumbs up. I hate to call it short. It's only been an hour and a half, but I now have company. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and get things going around here. And you guys have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you all tonight about 7:30. Peace out from the Big Larry Show. Hi,